they email me music, but already in my mind, I'm playing what's hot already to this trending. You know, that shit from Oh Boy in Front of You, ATM. They Dudes. His shit hot right now. And I'm like, you know, certain shit, I'm just keep on playing it because it's supposed to be played like that on the radio. You know?
What you heard, yeah. What you heard, huh? What you heard, you can hear a motherfucking thing.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Tizzle from Potty Talk by Tizzle. I'm here with Sir Charles Tatum.
Sir Charles Tatum, what it do?
And a Skinny, of course.
Yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. This is Code 7. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel.
Run them numbers up, people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, if you have any music, make sure you send it to the Gmail, code7@gmail.com, KODESE number 7EN. And like bro said, man, we got Charles Tatum in here, man, striving artist.
Yeah,
yes, sir, man. Striving for greatness on a daily basis.
Yeah,
absolutely.
man.
Trying to make it contagious.
Give them all your information.
Yeah, let them know where to reach you at,
man.
Man, Facebook, Charles Tatum. Instagram, Sir Charles Tatum. Rally the Troops, also LV. And Striving Artist, Twitter, VSA. Snapchat, VSA. Regular Twitter, Charles Tatum.
Yeah,
I've been doing this for a while. My first group was called Higher Council.
Okay.
Like about 8-9 years ago, and it was like an overnight success. Like Devin Moore, we was deep in there, man. It was like non-stop posting, bro. Like non-stop. I'm serious. Like when I say
y'all was doing
non-stop.
And y'all was doing what?
It was called Higher Council, and it was really based on religious beliefs in the sense of righteousness.
Okay.
So we was just basically just talking on, you know, what's right in a sense. You know, I wasn't playing God or anything like that, but that is my first love in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Born and raised in the church. Couldn't wait. I ain't gonna say couldn't wait, but you know, once you know you get old enough, when you're a preacher kid, you ain't got to go to church no more once you out the house or whatever. So I started biting them apples. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Fornication was one of them. Gambling.
Yeah.
You know, drinking,
you're in the
smoking.
right spot for that, Vegas.
Yeah. So you know that kind of got my spirit tainted again. But you know, I was gonna be a barber. I cut hair all through high school. Decided not to get stuck behind the window because I wanted to be a star. I wanted to do music.
Right.
I didn't know how I was going to start. I just knew I wasn't going to barber school when Anthony Staton and LeVar Taylor was begging me to go with him. Like, man, come on. And I didn't. And Anthony Staton cut Nelly hair now, and you know, y'all know the rest with LeVar.
Yeah,
but
man.
you know, here I am now, 20-some years later. You know, my dream is coming true. You know, so it's like, if you got a dream and a vision, you just got to stick with it and know that the things that happen in your life is part of your story.
Yeah.
Now, other shit you take yourself through, that's on you.
Right.
You got to understand self-hurt is self-hurt.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to tell your story. You got to be free to tell your story.
And everybody route different. Somebody might make it there faster than you know what I mean?
No, facts.
And it might even look like somebody made it, but they really didn't make it. Those be
There's
illusions,
a lot of makeup in the game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of makeup in the game.
A lot of people be judging their success or their status compared to what somebody else's is. You know, they don't realize, like, your story is yours for a reason. You know what I mean? So you got to just stand on that, man. So where did this thriving artist thing come from? Where?
To be honest with you, bro, I said it a lot on the show sometimes. And the Jamie Foxx show, you know, Jingles 2000 was always something I always went back to because it made you think of a hit. You know, you got to think of something that's catchy.
Yeah.
Catchy. I'm like, dang, you know, what can I already did Rally the Troops, already did Higher Council first, then I came with Rally the Troops on Facebook and Instagram. So those two groups was already popping. And I was like, all right, you know, like Striving Artists. And that was it. And then I saw the vision of putting all the Vegas artists on one page and just really supporting them. You know what I'm saying? Like showing people that, hey, we got artists here, we got this, we got that.
Got talent.
So, yeah, so I created the Instagram. And then shit, from the Instagram, I started doing shows called The Pull Up, and it was designed for people to pull up. You know, when you say you're gonna pull up, usually you pull up.
Yeah.
You know, my pull up game strong, 15, 20 deep. So that's what it was. It was designed for the artists to have their people pull up. Not only that, the city to pull up. Yeah. Pull up dripping, pull up with no guns. You know, pull up
with talent.
positive. Yeah. You know, pull up.
Do your shit.
Yeah, and it was going to COVID hit, and then you know.
Everybody had to take a back seat.
Yeah.
Everything had to take a back seat. When you started the Striving Art, first, what was your move to internet radio?
Man, Icy Jones. When COVID hit, the summertime, I started going to the radio show and recording him, putting him on Striving Artists on Facebook and Instagram. So I always kept 2 phones. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I had one for Facebook, one for Instagram, and then artists started asking, hey, how can I get an interview? And his lane really wasn't focused on artists. And I knew my whole thing was Vegas artists anyways. I was supporting the artists. So shit, I'm like, he said, hey, I talked to her and you can get a slot. And I was like, what you gonna call it? And I said, Striving Artist Radio. Just put a radio on it at the end, you know?
Yeah.
Right, because you already had Striving Artists.
Yeah, so I was pushing Up Now, which is like a slogan, you know, lingo. Everybody's saying they up next. And I'm like, fuck that. I gotta say something that me. I'm up now. Fuck that. I ain't skipping the line, but I'm up now though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna carry myself like I'm up now, and I'm gonna do everything like I'm up now. And up now is right now, this moment.
Yeah.
Right.
In this moment right now, you know, shit, I'm doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't looking for nobody, like you said, no one else approval, no nothing. I think I got an eye for what's tight. I like what's tight to me, and, you know, I try to put the shit out there like that, you know. It is a formula, it's a recipe, it's confidence, it's boldness, it's a knowing. At the end of the day, it's a flow, it's an energy, you know, it's a knowing too, though, you know what I'm saying? Like Code 7, it's a...
Yeah.
It filled the void that we needed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You had some kind of bigger artists as far as from Vegas. Like, you didn't have Dizzy on the show and, you know, different type of artists. When it came to getting, like, your first artist, what was the idea? Like, was it like a certain person that you wanted first, or it was just whoever had came to you?
You know what's so crazy that you say that, because it goes back to knowing what's tight and trying to see what was tight. When the year kicked off, I started off with the dude, Derek Dominique, that's on this hook, on this track that I got. Okay. Before I launched Striving Artists on Facebook and Instagram, I was telling him and his girlfriend all the time about it, because I worked downtown in front of the courthouse. So I always seen him walk past, and I always tell him about it. And then, I launched it. It was really more of him, because he knew where I came from.
Okay.
So it was easier for me to go back and tell a story on, you know, the beginning of it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I chose him because he's a legitimate artist, and, you know, he different, you know. And then, you know, I had Misfit come and co-host with me, you know, try to,
what was that like?
It was cool.
Okay.
It was cool, you know. Misfit, she busy, you know what I'm saying? Misfit, she juggle. She wear a lot of hats. So working with Misfit was dope in the same sense, because it's like, she has insight too. She not dumb at all.
No, she like,
you know what I'm saying? So she got a lot of information. I knew that would, you know, it'll draw more attention to the page too. You know what I'm saying? So everything is to draw more attention to it. Yeah. So
you started off solo, then you went with her, and then you went solo again? Or how did that work out?
I ended up getting Miles Bunch. Icy Jones was actually my co-host first, you know. Okay. Icy Jones was, and then, you know, things just, you know, he has a... He's so used to doing his own thing that he was used to doing that. He knew that at the same time, you know, I'm just learning, so I can't knock him for talking too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But shit, give a nigga a chance to talk too. But shit, you know. For real. So, you know, shouts out to Icy Jones. That's my nigga.
Absolutely,
you know,
man.
Y'all still it's crazy. He was I was on the phone with him when you walked through the door. He called me at the same time. So.
Nah, I fuck with Icy. You know, Icy's smart too. You know, and for him being a gospel artist, you know, he's the only gospel artist. And when y'all think of gospel rap, y'all gonna think of Icy Jones.
Yeah, he got
so anybody in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? They gonna think of Icy Jones.
On me.
So, you know, and it's just like, people so judgmental out here that sabotage is another word for not support. Because if you're not supporting, you're sabotaging.
Yeah,
meaning, like, I'm not going to like on it. I'm not going to support it. I'm not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to have nothing to do with it. And some people have their mind made up like that, even when it comes to me. You know, because it's like, at the end of the day, King Vay has said it best when he came on the show. He has said, everybody know each other, but they choose who they want to support.
Right.
You know,
that's
it's like high school still. Motherfuckers think they this, they think they that, they think they that. Well, I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
You ain't gotta fuck with me, because I'm gonna show you. You know?
That's why it's good to get the fans now that kind of, you know, have a group of different people that they support.
Right.
And that shows that love. You know, Vay is one of them producers that's not mentioned as much locally.
Hey, one thing too, man, people gotta realize you can support more than one person. You can let me get that out. You can like more than one person. Like people be thinking like, I'm only gonna like this person. So since I like him, I don't like this dude because better. And it's like that in our communities, man. Like everybody is always who's the best. It ain't never like, hey man, all them dudes tight. You know what I mean? It's like who's the best.
Right.
It's always the main focus.
Right.
And anything we do though, as black people, anything we do, you gotta be the best. Dude play basketball, he could be playing for 5 days. You be like, you think he gonna be better than Jordan? Like damn, let the nigga develop. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because that's when you do something, you know, you supposed to do it to be the best. You know, and I'm in the game, and I want to be the best too. In the same sense to where I'm approaching it as I'm gonna be the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the steps as I studied the greats. I watched them. I've seen it all. I was born in 1980. I've seen the rise and fall, New Edition, Bobby Brown. Seen them all come and go their careers because of my age. That's the only reason why. Because I was born in '80 and just happened to see it all. I'm still alive. You know what I'm saying?
Right there in that middle.
Yeah.
In that middle, you're not too old, not too young. You right there.
And it's
in
crazy.
The break of everything.
Lil Duval was like one of the first older artists to break out at an age. I was telling my girl, it didn't happen for me in my 20s, it didn't happen for me in my 30s, it happened for me in my 40s.
Yeah.
You know, it's happening for me in my 40s. And, you know, artist first, I was an artist first at hand, but I knew I needed to learn the business. And I knew that we didn't have no platforms. I know we didn't have no exposure, no nothing. So I said, let me create a platform first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put us on, put myself on at the same time, and then drop some music.
As a listener, you know what? Like, I don't really. People always debate certain things, but I don't think there's the best. I think that everyone could have their own lane. Not everybody, but I think there's more lanes than what's being exposed.
Yeah, it is.
I think everybody is taking the same 3 routes in the music. Like, we don't have no dudes rapping, that many dudes rapping like Common or nothing like that.
Right.
You go to a lot of places, most people are trying different things.
Because they're afraid to be themselves.
Yeah, and be creative.
Yeah, they're trying to go with what's in. And, you know, ride that wave. X-Rated came on the show. Another big name came on the show, and he said, people are riding waves that they didn't create.
Yeah, that's wild.
Facts.
You ain't create that wave, and everybody is you know, they catching and they riding it, and they doing it, but it's like, at the same time, when old boy Odell dyed his hair gold and put the shit, now all black dudes doing that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, with black people, it's crazy, bro. I truly believe it's like, if Jay-Z would act a different type of way or talk a different type of way, more black people will flock to him. The simple fact the way he is is because he chooses to be that way, not to deal with the other issues that black people have. The simple fact that we all want that type of lifestyle, and he know that we gonna do whatever we got to do to try to look that way, feel that way. Like you said, illusions too.
Yeah,
facts.
Niggas out here dying, taking risks to you know, to get it.
For real.
To be what they feel.
To rap about it, to say that, hey, I'm doing this and I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And I don't
going, like you say, those same 3 routes. Yeah. Those same 3 routes has wickedness, darkness in it, penitentiary, death.
Facts.
Death, all that, jealousy, hate.
Yeah.
All
the
that's
signs
in
everywhere.
that. All that's in that.
And you can feel it. Like,
yeah, you can.
Everything.
When you go with, like, with them, I think when you go with people that, when it comes to this music and people doing certain music and not knowing which way to go, like what to do, because nobody wants to. Everybody say they want to be the first, but nobody really wants to be the first.
Yeah, they want the credit for being first.
I said I want to be the first, and you know what it is, and it depends on what the first is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first to do it like this, the first to do it like this, or the first to really break it open.
To do it right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my goal is, I'm trying to crack the earth. I ain't lying. I'm trying to really crack this motherfucker, like, to where you have no choice but to see us. You know, this track I got with Filthy Rich, Pretty Boy P, Derek Dominique, it was all designed to get it to draw attention.
When you win the game, it come with some struggles, it come with some hurt, it come with some pain. It come with some days where you feel alone and you feel the rain. Can't give up, can't let up, oh no way. What I say, you just gotta maintain. When you win the game, born in it, not sworn in it. The streets will leave a nigga tormented. Got a mean stable like 4 women. I'ma keep it pimpin' till there's more in it.
To be a Vegas artist behind something like that is major.
Yes, he is.
Man, dog, you know what's so crazy?
To know that
Go ahead.
I'm behind this and I fund this, you know,
Yeah.
just that, like that's major.
And you know the killer part about that is that it's about to get recognized too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be done in a way because my girl said all the time to me, "Dang, baby, you don't never celebrate. You don't never. Why you ain't happy? Because we ain't there yet." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a way that it's like I feel like I'm a robot sometimes because it's the way I gotta carry myself because we're not there yet. I can't walk around here like this, like that because I know people watching me.
Right.
Niggas waiting for me to act a certain type of way so they can try to check me or they can try to come at me a certain type of way. I always got my guard up in the sense because not even my guard up, but I got my. You gotta watch people, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? I got a heart. I don't mind looking out, but like in the same way, I'm not gonna let you. You know what I'm saying? Take
Right.
advantage of me either. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have discernment, common sense. But like Code 7, bro. When it happened for y'all, it's happening now.
Yeah.
But it, like y'all vision of it, it's gonna be bigger than that. That's how it always supposed to be. Like how
Right.
y'all sitting there saying, and you know, I see where you coming from on far as being the producer behind it, funded this and that.
Yeah.
I just feel like that it had to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And the opportunity was there, so I had to seize the moment.
Yeah.
You know, that was a chance to work with Filthy and get him at a pretty penny, but I had the money at the time. Talk with my girl about it because it's like I still got to pay rent, got
Yeah.
car notes,
Yeah.
car insurance.
Reality.
Yeah, got to eat. You know, shop, all that.
At least you did it as a team.
No, facts.
At least you sat down and made to sit with your girl and say, look, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to do it. And
Right.
you got somebody that support that.
Facts.
I think the issue with the lane that we're in or the lanes you're in as an artist or entrepreneur or anything is having a person that's willing to have your back through it.
Facts.
That's willing to say, like, you know what?
She know what come along with it.
Yeah, I
And
support your
the,
vision.
The killer part about it, she
real.
know along to come along with it to part to even with the females to where that part
Facts.
keep a nigga in check. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that, hey, I ain't no ugly nigga and, you know, whatever. But like in the same way, you know, it can be distractions. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? The devil know what you like.
On everything.
You know what I'm saying?
On
He know
facts.
your weakness. So I try not to even let that be an issue or entertain that type of those things because I just know where it could just go all wrong, all bad.
When you got a path and a vision, it's
Yeah, you got to be on that.
You
motherfucker.
Yeah,
can't-
it'll
like-
it'll knock you off the. Jezebel is real.
but
you know
you
what I'm saying?
and you can't because you got a path and a vision. Like,
Right.
I think what held me up with a lot of stuff was dealing with so many women. Because I didn't have the time for me. I'm trying to make
Yeah.
time for her, time for her,
You ain't lying.
time for her, and it fucked up my path and what I wanted to do because I'm trying to make time for everybody.
And when they know that you got several women, they'll take the man juice on purpose. They all want to get a piece. You'll be drained.
Facts.
You'll be drained because you
Facts.
know when you go over there what you got to do already. You already know. You're like, damn, all right, let me go in here and you know what I'm saying.
It's
No, facts, bro.
like any athlete, boxer. They tell boxers like, you know, don't have sex before you
Yeah.
before a fight. So
shit,
many months
bro.
before a
Stay
fight,
focused.
like,
That's real.
Stay focused.
and nigga be drained. It's like, dang, I
Yeah.
done dealt with 3 women this week. Like, I'm not prepared to get in the ring.
Man.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, or you get to what, you be like, I'm cool, I don't even want to do that. She like, why not? I ain't see you in 3 weeks. You be
Yeah,
like,
man. The Bible tell you it's best for you to
Right.
put it up in a woman than rather ejaculate. You know what I'm saying? Meaning,
Right.
it's better off in a woman's womb than just dead kids just everywhere on the ground and on the, you know what I'm saying? on the sink and you know what I'm saying.
This shit
It's
getting
just,
dark.
I'm just saying, though, bro.
No,
you know,
for real.
No, but this is the best part that I can really say that God has blessed me with wisdom, discernment, insight. You know what I'm saying? It's like when he said that there's nothing new done up under the sun, it means that you and somebody else done this before.
Yeah.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? So the same 3 steps to the music industry, it's been done before.
Yeah.
We all riding off a wave somehow, some type of way that, you know, it's not authentic, but it's somehow you got your twist on it, so it's authentic. And then
Yeah.
there go the illusion that you sell.
yeah, for real.
You know,
Facts.
and us being from Vegas is just, we are rare. We peculiar. We one of one. We really rare. You know what I'm saying? I know it's one of me. It's only one you, and we all know so many people. You know people that I don't even know.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you right.
Vice versa. And if we could all bring our people together, then we could be like, damn.
We could be a force.
Yeah, because if I got 5,000 Facebook friends, and you got that many woo wop, and a nigga really got that many people, and really know them too, though.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised how many people you really know.
Yeah, for real.
Like, damn, okay, I know them.
I don't know them, so I start deleting everybody.
Oh, I know him. Or they're going to say, oh, everybody want a piece of it when it happens. Oh, I know him. Oh, I know him. Oh, I know you.
Oh,
I know
man,
Charles.
everybody
No,
know
no,
you.
no. You knew me from school and stuff like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we ain't never just sit down. I ain't never just, you know what I'm saying, open up to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's wisdom, dog. It's knowing what's right from wrong. And I truly believe if people follow the pattern of what's right, we all will win. Because at the end of the day, you got to go by what's right. I didn't make up what's right. I didn't make up right. I'm just trying to go by what's right. And if we all go by that way, we'll all save ourselves some trouble and everything else. Because even in arguments, it saved me in my relationship. You know, what's right? If she was right, and at the end of the day, it was right. And I got to say, you know, you was right. You was right. You was right.
Yeah.
You know, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Because wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know the difference. Everybody know the difference between right and wrong. You know, the majority of people will say that.
Same thing with this music, bro.
Oh, they don't want to admit
to
to it.
Yeah.
Your life had to be interesting. You have to be an interesting person to even take up on that task to want to be an artist. So, like you were saying, where your music at? You show me everything else on Facebook, but where your music at?
Facts.
I'm here for the music. Cardi B, what Cardi B did was great in the sense because she was in the opportunity to be on TV. People fell in love with her. She ain't dropped the album yet. They fell in love with her on TV, her personality.
Yeah,
and when she dropped her music,
it went through the roof. And she was actually cold. She was actually pretty good.
Man,
and I don't stop. She never stopped you from seeing her music. I think that's just the issue. People don't show you enough of them and who they are. And I think that's us as general, right? You get into long-term relationships, or you have family members that you've known forever, but you don't know them. Like you just never show your true self.
No, you're right. You're right.
And that goes with people who's trying to be artists. Like locally, it's
show
like
yourself.
Y'all laughing at the local artists, so let me take a back seat. Like I don't really want to show you I can do this, and it's like no, you can do that. Do that. Yeah. Like put yourself in front of the eye.
I truly believe the more open you are, the more chances it is for you to win.
Oh yeah, facts.
The more open you are, because it's like rawness is real. It's always somebody in your family has been raped. Somebody done, you know, it's so much to talk about when it comes to life. And this is the chance that we got to change the narrative with Las Vegas, right? So if you grew up in Las Vegas, either your mama was clubbing, in church, or doing whatever. If she was in the casinos, then you already know when she leave, it's whatever going on at the house. Right. We had to grow up faster than a lot of other kids because of what we around. New York rappers rap the way they rap because of what they surrounded by.
Facts.
Their vocabulary is bigger because they got the stock market. They got so much other shit around them. Same thing with California. Vegas, what we got? We got casinos. We got hoes. We got hoes.
We grew up in it. We grew up in
drugs.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
that's it.
So our lifestyle is a little more interesting. We really live in it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
24/7, a simple lifestyle.
Shit going on.
We grew up in a different era. Like when
a motherfucker don't really live somewhere else and they work a 9 to 5 and they only party on the weekend versus a motherfucker that can wake up every day
and something's going on.
Just live this lifestyle.
Something's going on.
No, and it's not a gimmick.
No, it's for real.
I'm saying it. I'm walking it. This is my lifestyle. It's like, but I'm not saying I get up, go gamble, do that every day. But it's all around me.
Yeah.
I can wake up and just like, all right, what I want to do. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. It don't matter. That's
just
the
like
city
you said with having them parents in Vegas. Like, you know, I got family members in Arkansas and Cali and stuff like that. They town not 24 hours like ours. So our parents could be at work 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. They parents really, y'all not waking up till about 9. Y'all come home about 5. And all the businesses is closed by 10. Y'all home.
Yeah.
Our parents not here. So some of us as kids is We out there.
Yeah, we out there.
You already
man.
know
We
how
off
it
the
was.
chain.
We
You know-
out
you
there.
know
My
who-
mom
who
at
mama
work.
was a bass head back in the day. That neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? For real though, man. And some of them same bass heads still alive.
Yeah, some of them on their shit, man.
Some of them
Yeah.
turned it around.
Yeah, they have.
Me.
They
Some
have.
of them
Vegas
turned
is
it around.
legendary, bro, in so many different ways, man. I lost my cousins, Tony and Kenny, in 1991. First double funeral I ever seen in my life. You know, the masses of people that was there on Dutchess in the States to come see these bodies because they just, you know, a lot of people wanted Tony dead, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, they couldn't believe he was dead,
Yeah.
you know? And then, you know, years later, 2017, I lost my cousin KJ in the States. So I got 3 cousins killed in the same neighborhood. This is legendary.
Yeah.
Right.
But the people don't know this out here in the world, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The people don't know that. But they gonna find out because
People don't know
tell
Vegas
my
got
story.
people don't know Vegas got a story.
Yeah,
For
They
real.
don't think we
It
have a
is.
story. They don't think we have nothing.
it's legendary. It's
It's-
definitely
and
Wild Wild
It's
West.
slick. And it's slick, too.
Yeah, it
you know
is.
what I'm saying?
And they say that people believe anything out here, and that's the saying. People will. They believe anything out here. You can tell somebody it was this. The bomb can definitely say it, and he probably was there back in the day.
We in that town though.
Yeah.
Listen, we in a town where you can be that. I don't care if an artist is not who he say he is in his music. I was a Tupac fan.
Yeah,
Tupac told you, I'm telling you other people's story.
yeah.
I don't care about that.
Yeah, you can talk about your surroundings. How
Yeah.
can I be mad? Like I was just talking to somebody earlier. Like it could be your brother, right? You chose the streets, and he just chose to go to school and play ball. He's still seeing everything you seeing. You feel me? You can't say, oh, he a square, he don't know nothing. If he become a rapper, he talk about some gangster stuff or whatever, or pimping, how could he be lying? Trust me, one of his friends
I
didn't
seen-
live this life.
Nah, real shit.
You know what I mean?
No,
And
facts.
he probably been so close it was scary. You feel me?
yeah.
So it's like we go to school with these people. I
That's
remember
real.
right when I graduated high school, I knew all the strippers in the strip club.
Facts.
Like I was a rapper or something.
You
Like,
wanted to
because-
know him though.
Yeah, because I mean, when you're in school, if you playing sports, you doing certain shit in school,
Right.
you gonna be around a certain crowd.
Facts.
All those type of females was strippers. So it's like, oh, damn, I went to school.
Ended
too.
up being strippers,
yeah.
porn
Right.
stars.
When we was in
and
school
everything else.
though, a girl was scared to tell you they was a stripper. Now they don't give. They
Man,
don't care.
They in the name for it. A lot of these girls just want to say they're a hoe for the name of being
Yeah,
a hoe.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a hoe.
But back in the day, they
Man,
would never
your
did
purse
that.
beat up, your
When that
hair
changed,
beat
it
up,
was
you ain't got
crazy.
no money. You know what I'm saying?
for
You
real.
playing. You missing them with the carpet.
When we started
Sit your ass
seeing, when we
down
started
somewhere.
seeing that,
Go get a job.
it was crazy. So, making this compilation, when was your buckle down moment? Like, you know what, I'm finna do it. Because most people have the thoughts for however long.
Man,
It was like,
I had these beats for over a year. And my girl got tired of hearing the beats. When you gonna put some words to it? And I'm like, I am. It gotta be right. It gotta be right. And I seen my homeboy Derek. He posted on Facebook, on Instagram, doing hooks verses for $300. And I said, I got some work for you. And I sent him the track and gave him the title. And shit, he sent it back to me. Told Pretty Boy P I was ready. And it happened so fast. It happened faster than what I thought, to be honest with you. Because I didn't expect to spend, that money that fast either.
Right.
I've been sitting there saving it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it went to something that I truly believe that it's gonna kickstart my financial career too. Because shit, don't nobody spend $10,000 and not expect a return. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts. Listen, this music game is the dope game.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is, and it gotta
It's
be
the
more
hustle.
from where that come from too. Because I'm
Yeah.
not gonna put myself in a situation. Now it gotta be win-win.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
my first time out. It still can be a lesson at the same time, but at the same time, it's my time. It's a difference when it's your time or it ain't your time. I know it's my time now because other times it wasn't my time.
Yeah.
I tried and it didn't work, but
Yeah.
this time it's working. So I encourage a lot of people now just to get out there because it's like, it's gonna happen for you.
You played the media role for so long in the city. You said for 3 to 4 years or whatever. You played the media role, and you gained a name in media. Like when people name certain stuff in
Right.
Vegas, you
Yeah,
bring
your
up
name popped
striving artists. You bring up what you're doing. You played that role for so long to just be like, okay, I'm finna put my foot back into this.
Yeah.
In a different way.
I'm going back into this, and I'm gonna make music, but you just gonna collab or whatever.
Right.
What was that thought like? Me, once I got into this media thing, I don't want to leave it.
Yeah.
I love media. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, I feel you. I'm not going nowhere, bro, because I just truly believe that it's just another side of me that I got to show. Because now I got to step my game up. Not only that, I was sitting there telling myself, okay, I'm doing this. I got to do something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to add on to it.
Yeah.
You know, you got to, because like right now, y'all got to do something else too. Y'all got to find a way to make this motherfucker boom again. It's like, okay, you did it once. Now, what can I do now to, draw more attention to it?
oh yeah, that's consistent.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that was my whole goal there, is to just draw more attention to it. Draw more attention to Striving Artists, draw more attention to Vegas. That's my whole goal, is to draw more attention to us.
Yeah.
So me doing this compilation is just to draw more attention to Vegas. And
How many tracks?
probably it's going to be 12. I got 10 right now.
You got 10 recorded?
Nah,
Okay,
Nah.
but 10 ready.
yeah.
How many features on there?
Actually, to be honest with you, bro, I don't know yet. To be honest with you, bro, I got a song and a half.
Okay.
Because the way I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be forced. They're gonna have to want it again. Cause now I'm gonna do this one. Now we're gonna say, can you do it again? And I already got it in the cut.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So as that one, you're ready to play out, I'm gonna do the other one, and then I'm gonna give them the whole album. I'm gonna do 3 singles, and then drop the rest of the
visuals
album.
and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot
You got
3
one video that dropped. Did it drop today?
It dropped
Yesterday?
April 2nd. Yep.
Okay. I
April
got one that just dropped.
It's on Striving Artists Las Vegas on YouTube. Subscribe.
Oh yeah,
to
we gonna
the
check it
channel.
out. I already got it in my Gmail
Yeah.
and everything. I already got it ready.
What do you feel about the local music scene right now though? Cause we see right now everybody's starting to put some work out. You see everybody putting their best foot for stuff, starting to sound quality, like quality music.
It's cool, to be honest with you, but they don't carry themselves like artists. It's a difference when you carry yourself a certain type of way. Man, I can go to anywhere and people know I do something. They don't know. Because like I was sitting there telling you, the whole city don't know I do radio.
Yeah.
But when I go in other places and they know I do something, they can just tell because the way I carry myself. And once they learn that, how to carry themselves like an artist, you can have all the money, you can be the best in the booth, but if people don't perceive you in a public type of way, you ain't got it.
Yeah.
You ain't got it. They got to perceive you a certain type of way. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? When they meet you in person, you mind blowing. Your energy is different. It's the person, and then that's it.
I don't think the artists know that, like you saying.
And they're not consistent. I don't want to say consistent enough, but the thing is, bro, everybody just drop an album, and then the whole city ain't even heard it. You ain't even made sure the whole city heard the single. They so quick to run on to the next project.
Oh yeah.
Project after project. You got 7 catalogs, but ain't now one of them, went gold or gold, bro. I mean, why are you doing it if you ain't really, really trying to do the shit? That's why I ain't mind spending the money, because I know what I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to be no Rudy Poo, nothing.
We live in such a fast world now that people don't understand that. Like they don't
know how to
know
push their
because
songs.
yeah, like they don't know. It's so much about being an artist, and like you said, they don't have that. They don't know.
You gotta market it.
They don't know
poster
because
boards. You gotta be creative. You gotta be us being all independent. You gotta think the CEO. You gotta think like the printer. You gotta think like every piece of the machine, because you need poster boards. You need flyers. You need subscribers. You need followers. You need all that.
you get to sit down with a lot of artists, like you already stated. You sat down with X-Rated and stuff like that. When creating your album, was it anything that you felt like that they gave you that helped you in the process of the way you wanted to do everything? Do your compilation?
Yeah, big time, because even watching y'all and seeing the reviews and seeing, even with the reviews, that helped a lot too, because I'm seeing y'all review people albums already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, let me get them something to talk about.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get, y'all critique them. Everything ain't always good to say. And, and that's because people sloppy. Some people sloppy. You got to care about your artwork. You got to care about the visuals. You got to care about the transparency of it, on how people going to see it. However you want the world to see it, that's how you want to present it to them. But some people's vision messed up, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that's why we here in Vegas. Like when you said like artists don't know how to be artists, I think right now artists is learning because we finally have a platform for it.
Yeah.
There's finally multiple platforms
Nice,
for you
right.
to learn. Now you can learn how to be interviewed.
Yeah,
you
right.
can learn you can learn every part of it.
Criticism.
Right.
That's
And like you
right.
said, we was born in the 80s.
Yeah.
For Vegas, we didn't have that. The only thing we had was the radio station, and you was lucky if you got on there.
Yeah.
Oh, real shit.
You know, you have to really know somebody
They
to put
play
on
what
there.
they had an hour. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll play Vegas music or anything
Yeah.
like
And
that.
they
or
might, and then
play
it was
your
always
track.
in spurts.
Yeah.
You know, like you might get a season where it's like, okay, well,
Oh,
we're gonna play
shit.
some Vegas music.
Yeah,
And then you
like
might
we-
not get nothing
and
else.
like
They ain't
that.
gonna promote it
And like
either.
we're supposed to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get spurts.
Yeah.
So now, one post that I made on Facebook where I was saying what's happening in Vegas is right now is a lot of people got tired of us not having, and we created.
Create our own.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
From you to us. So you know,
That
while
was-
you here, we got to give you them flowers and say, you know,
Absolutely,
Vegas,
man.
we appreciate
Definitely
I
respect
appreciate
y'all.
Nah, real shit. I appreciate that.
For real.
Right, we appreciate y'all
Especially with
because
you
they
being
need
an
it.
artist, being able to step back from artists, like
Yeah.
artists, man. You know, artists they want to be in that
Selfish.
selfish.
Mhm.
You feel me? You're supposed to be. You feel me? You know what I mean? They want to take that last shot. So for you
Nah,
to step
facts,
back
bro.
and be like, I'm gonna go for the greater good. I'm gonna still show y'all what I got going on, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for the greater good because a lot of artists I feel in the city not making it where they supposed to be because they don't have the team around them.
Mhm.
They're not looking at it like you the star. We're behind you.
Right.
Everybody wants to be the star. Like,
Facts.
Yeah.
but they say too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. Like
Yeah.
for real, that's really what's going on. Like,
Bro.
hey, bro, you the star. And listen, he's
I
the
don't-
rapper out the group. He
I
should.
don't even
you know.
have a team, bro. I'm like really
Yeah.
solo. I don't have a
Right.
team. I'm striving artist all by myself. I got
Yeah.
Miles Bunch as a friend that I talked to on the phone. He came and started co-hosting with me because I asked him to. I just like, hey man, I wasn't used to just being by myself. I wasn't in my flow yet with my confidence and
Yeah.
being bold enough just to say what need to be said and not be afraid of what somebody gonna say. So he was. Other than that, I'm by myself, literally by myself.
I think being
Post everything by myself. I don't have a team. I'm by myself.
Yeah, man.
Funding, everything, and that's what I'm saying. As one person, I'm playing all the roles.
Yeah, that's a lot. He like
it's
Eddie Murphy
and
and shit.
it's
All
hard.
shit. One person playing all the roles.
It's hard when they
got
come
to
with that.
though. Got to. If you want it done, you gotta do it, bro.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do it yourself.
I didn't learn full teamwork. I always been the one who wanted to shine a light on other people in my camp, that people that I love. But I didn't learn true teamwork until I started doing Views from the 7. That's why I always give a shout out to my bro Spence, because he's shown me the power of a team.
Gotcha.
I got this person behind me that's doing this. I got this person that's doing this, and he make them calls like, hey, this your part. Can you do this? Can you
Right,
reach
right,
out to
right,
this
right,
person?
right.
Can you reach out to that person? So when we created Code 7, I wanted everybody that's a part of us to be a part of. I know you're not gonna see my full vision, but I want you to understand that there's a vision and you see something.
Right.
You see
right,
something
right.
ahead of us.
Yeah.
So when people come in, we try to make it as genuine, like this is what you love for what we're doing, and I pick from them people. You know what I'm
can tell
saying?
though, but like with y'all, you can tell, bro. It's just like a blind man can tell. And if
Yeah.
anybody else is just hating, bro, y'all as real as they gonna come. And y'all, it's one of y'all. It ain't nobody else. This is it right here. This is who's doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then show love to and respect those who's doing it, support those who's doing it, because it's like you doing it, and it's a good cause.
Yeah,
And that's what people don't understand. You doing something that's need to be done, and nigga, you funded it by yourself.
Yeah.
Facts.
Ain't nobody paying us.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't understand that. Like, not even just the money, the time that goes into stuff like this, man. The time that we all just taking our time out of our life to say, hey, I want to shine a light on other people.
Facts.
That's wild. If you really think about it, life is short, buddy. We can leave here tomorrow and it's
You ain't
over.
lying.
And we really taking the time out of our day to say, hey, I think this motherfucker dope at this.
Facts.
That's crazy, bro, because
Nah.
we could all really be selfish and be like, I don't care what you got going on.
No,
And that's
but,
how
bro,
most people are.
it's gonna come back. And
Yeah.
but it's like, okay, sitting down doing it, I already knew that what type of response I should get. if I do it a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like same thing with y'all. You're not doing it in vain.
No.
It's not in vain. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna pan out and it's gonna work out. And it's like when it start happening, it's gonna happen faster than what you thought, bro.
And that's why it's
gonna happen
about
for you, bro.
that's why it's about seeing the vision. Like, you know, we see the vision, we know what it is, and we have a plan. You know,
You ain't supposed to never just give it all away.
no facts,
You know what
facts.
I'm
So
saying?
we got a
I
plan.
can show
Like,
you my hand.
yeah, we know that it's chess.
Right.
You know, we have a plan. So we say, this is our time frame. This is our period. This is what we want within this time frame. And we stick to it. So when we feel like we ain't on it, or it's not right, or we're not getting what we expect, we sit right back down.
And we're gonna get it right.
And we discuss where, you know,
Right.
like I told you
The fine
today.
tuning.
Yeah, like I told you today when I came on, like, you know, me and bro look at the game tapes. So bro would call me all the time, like, bro, I watched this interview. I don't like what I did, this.
Yeah.
I don't like that you did that. We pay attention to the game tapes and we work. You know, like we keep working. We keep.
Yeah, it
trying to
ain't
better the
always
product.
pretty. It ain't always pretty.
Yeah, but you know,
'Cause everybody see
but
different.
then, and that's why it's like, and it's a God-given gift that y'all got, I got,
Yeah.
and it's just staying in character mode, bro. Even when this the tape in, you still stay in character mode, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like it's crazy because my girl be like, "You don't feel like a star yet?" Like, nah, nah. You know what I'm saying? It's like for 1 hour on a radio, I'm my alter ego person. But at the end of the day, too, I know how to turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like going to work.
Yeah. So it's like at the same time, it's only gonna go to any way y'all want it to go.
Fact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and steady verses and just let it flow.
Yeah.
You cool as a motherfucker, you cool as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then y'all just bounce off of each other like that. That's why I'm sitting right here in the middle right now with two cool ass niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's Vegas niggas at that.
On everything.
You feel me? So
Man.
like our whole swag, everything about us is different, you know? Even
Yeah.
though both of y'all got dreads, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
a shorter nigga, a taller nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? But,
Fact.
you know, I see Skin and say, damn, I didn't know you was that short, my nigga.
Oh yeah, man. I'm a little nigga. I'm a little nigga.
Hey, say, but big, though. Real shit, though.
Yeah,
You
so-
small, but you big, though, my nigga. Real shit.
Yeah, man.
100,
With everything that's going on, I feel like, you know, just, you know, in awe of everything that we saying, in awe as far as radio,
It's on the bubble.
YouTube. Yeah,
It's
we
on the
did.
bubble, you
can
We
feel
did.
it.
And I feel like media wise, we got them in a headlock.
Yes,
Like,
sir. Yes, sir.
We're making people pay
Yes,
attention.
sir.
Like,
Yes, sir.
I seen, and shout out to
Ain't nobody else doing it, bro.
shout out to the
go
radio.
harder. That's it.
Shout out to the radio
Facts.
station that's telling people now, hey man, y'all submit y'all music.
Radio stations is.
Radio station is doing that
Because
now
they feeling that pressure,
because
man.
everybody got a
You know what
media,
it is.
They feeling that
and
pressure.
we here, we showing you we got it.
I
so
think with the radio
I appreciate
stations,
it, man.
They on it.
they gotta know that Vegas music can carry a station.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
music gotta be quality enough to where everything is just crisp,
You gotta be smooth.
clarity, and you know, nothing but bangers coming out. 'Cause that's all
Quality.
I'm dropping. Nothing
Quality. man.
but heat, bro. And I ain't
And
even
it's
sitting
the
here
quality.
like being cocky or anything like that, bro. But I know what I got, and I know how it's gonna react to it. You know, it's,
And as long as you got the main thing that you said was quality. Quality is
Yeah.
where it's
you gotta
at.
pay for the beats too. Shouts out to Mike Regal, man. He from Milwaukee. I got all my tracks from him. I could have went and fuck with Hitman, could have fuck with different producers, but he was different, and I knew the sound I was looking for.
Yeah.
And they say Vegas ain't got a sound. I think Vegas sound is futuristic. It's
Yeah.
it's ain't been heard yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. Period. It's futuristic. How they say how Chicago got the drill music, and Detroit sounds a certain type of way. Vegas, we West Coast, so we gotta talk big like Snoop Dogg. We gotta
Yeah.
Our problem is we don't have a T.I., we don't have a Snoop Dogg, we don't have a saying, these type of people. But in the sense though, we do. We got a King Caddy. You got a Spit a P. You got these type of artists,
Yeah.
but it's like it's not broadcast to the world.
Yeah.
Do you got a set date?
Actually, I don't, bro. I don't. I'm just gonna do it surprisingly. Just do it how I've been doing it. It's out now. The video out. The single should be cleared in a couple of days to be on all platforms. They say give it a couple of days. So
For sure.
At least
For
you
sure,
taking the
man.
proper steps, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
the
He
video out,
definitely on
and
your
the
shit.
single, The single will be on streaming in like 3-4 days or something like that. So if that.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
the video out right now. The video is produced by CMD
CMB.
Deluxe.
They did the direction, right? The director. Yeah, I seen a piece of it when you shot it to me. When you shot it to me, first I was like, "What's this?" And then I seen Pretty P and Filthy, so I was like, "Okay." So first I ain't really paying no attention, and then I seen it posted in Striving Artists, and then I noticed your name attached. And that's when I was like, "Oh, let me put this in my database." You know what I'm saying?
I got one for y'all, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
It was all. I even thought about y'all in the middle of the video, everything. Because it's like when you watch it, seeing y'all reactions is dope. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like everything y'all say when they go back to rewinding it. Oh, that nigga said this.
Yeah.
Oh man, And then, Skinny, he be like this, you know what I'm saying? Then, he twizzle cool ass, it's just, everything's on point, man. And you just gotta know it, dog.
Yeah.
You just gotta know you cool like that, man. And just let it flow.
For sure,
Let
man.
that shit come out y'all pores, man.
Yeah,
Well, shit, man. Before we wrap this up, man, we got this segment called Game for Lambs, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Let the people know some games you didn't acquire in life that you felt didn't help you dodge some bullshit or got you where you at today, mentally and physically.
Man, when it comes to in the streets, like dealing with men, because it's alter egos, every day, chest to chest, ain't no bowing down, whatever. I was in the club one time, and I was in there with my baby mama, my son mama, and she had, I saw somebody, OG, big homie, and I went out my way to speak to him. She said, don't ever go out your way to, speak to it, and, I said, let him come to you. From that day forth, I just, I stood there as my own man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's different when a female tell you.
Yeah, it's a
You
different kind of game, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then the OG told me one time, he seen me with an older chick I was dating. And he had told me, like, man, don't give it all away at one time. Real shit. Don't give it all away at one time.
Young boy.
And meaning, just don't show your hand all at one time. Just don't give it all away. Keep them guessing. Don't, that's even with a female. Because once y'all give it all away at one time, what's left?
Yeah,
facts.
And
You know what I'm saying? Leave it to the curious. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man.
And my mama always told me, you better have a prayer life. And God is real. He on his way back. I believe it now because, the world, I always believed it. But now that,
and you
the world
kept
is
your
the way it
faith
is.
coming from a church home.
It's crazy, bro, because I always knew I was going to do it. And I was just like, I didn't know what kind of star I wanted to be because the way my mama raised me. I'm actually really a gospel artist in a sense. It's just I got to come this way because of the crowd that I'm trying to conquer. The hip hop target, the hip hop crowd is my target. At the end of the day, I truly believe that I got to gather what's been scattered. Ain't nobody else. Everybody else misled them. Now I just got to come back and keep it real with them. The first single is called The Game.
Yeah.
And then the hook is say, it comes with some struggles, it comes with some pain, and it's true. But you got to maintain.
Right.
A lot of shit happens in the game, and if you in the game, you're subject for this stuff to happen to you. So if you be a partaker of the game, you're subject to get robbed, you're subject to get beat up, you're subject to get hated on, because you partaking in the game. If you don't want to be in the game, leave the fucking game alone.
Everything.
It's the game. It's real life too, though. And people playing in the game. It's a game, but you ain't supposed to play in it, though.
What?
You gotta take this game serious, man. It's not a game, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's facts.
You playing in a game that you ain't supposed to be playing in. You gotta take it serious.
Man, we for sure appreciate you for coming out,
Oh
man.
man, it's a pleasure, man.
It's
real, man.
dope to hear you keeping the faith. I know a couple of your people, man, and
man, we gonna win, dog. I just want everybody to stay encouraged, man. I just know that we all been through things as a people, as a whole in Las Vegas when it comes to losses. Like I say, it's one of everybody from Zario, from the coast, to everybody losing somebody in every different neighborhood.
Yeah, we took
L's. It's all heartfelt in the same sense, We just still trying to find ourselves, to find a way to love us as being Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And we just need something to call our own,
For sure.
I can't wait to hear the project and what you got coming, man. I can't wait to hear how you gonna put it together.
It's coming, bro.
I know you've sat down with some of the best, whether it was within their time or later. You sat down with some of the best.
Yes, sir.
So I know you soaked up a lot of games. So I can't wait to hear it.
Man,
glad you came up on.
And I'm gonna see you in like 2 weeks, right?
Yep. 24th.
Yes, sir.
Put it in my calendar.
Man, everybody got the dates, man.
Thanks for fucking with
Code
us, man.
7,
Coming man. Thanks for bringing that energy by as well,
Nah,
man.
real shit, man. I really like y'all show. You ask my girl, I watch y'all shit all the time.
Man, we appreciate
I'm on YouTube, and it's like y'all got content. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I just like watching that shit.
Well, honey, we definitely appreciate that, man.
We
We tapped
on
in
there,
for
man.
life, though, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
gonna put
Let's do
albums
it.
together, and
We
we'll
up
get it
now,
right.
not next, not later, but right
got that
motherfucking
right.
now.
Hey, go
man.
get his merch, by the way,
Go
man.
get his merch,
Yes,
man.
sir,
Striving
man.
artist.
If you got real jewelry, it'll look good with your with your shirt, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't put no fake jewelry on the go, man.
Hey,
You gotta bust it right.
make sure you got some real jewelry for sure, man.
Your
Thank
neck
you.
gonna turn green.
Be on the lookout for this project. What you got a title of the project?
Up Now compilation.
Up now.
Be on the lookout
Yes,
for
sir.
Up Now compilation, man. Make sure y'all follow Striving Artists on all platforms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All that will be in the
Amen
description
right
below,
there.
man.
That's the new
You got that right.
there.
Hey, we got the kids saying everything. Let's go.
Go hard for this. How the fuck you winning if you lost in this? Niggas think they own, so they get off in this. It's easy to get crossed in this. On TOP, we gon' get far from this. Step up in they town and burn it down like I'm a horse.